Welcome to Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Erin.
I'm Josh, and today we are talking about bottles we're hunting. Or maybe not if they don't impress us enough. We're going to find out. Either we're tasting things that are outgoing, and maybe we're going to find out whether us and you need to be hunting them down before they're off market completely because they've already been discontinued and replaced by other things. Or new to market products that maybe you want to be on the lookout for. So what we have in front of us here are 4 pours. The first 2 are a blind.
Okay.
The third pour is a new product from Barrel Craft Spirits. The fourth pour is a new special release product from 13th Colony.
Okay.
We're going to go through all these and see what's up. These first 2 is, to me, the most interesting part of the video. Let me show you guys
what set the stage.
We're tasting. Let's set the stage here. Which, by the way, if you're new here, we are not a whiskey review channel. We do more whiskey reactions, which is why we love to taste blind. But also sometimes we do straight reviews like we're going to do on these last 2 pours here. But what we want to talk about right now, I have been actively hunting the new Early Times Bottled in Bond. Doesn't look like this. It comes in a benchmark bottle, which is a little shorter, a little squarer. Well, it's square. The bottle is square and these are circular. So it's not more square because these are just circle.
It is.
Anyways, on the back here, you will see, if you look at these on the shelf, they'll say DSP KY 354 and DSP KY 12. One of those is to indicate, I believe, wow, my mind went blank. 1792.
Okay.
Barton Sazerac, who now owns this label. But prior to that, Brown Forman owned this label. So what we have here are both blue metal screw caps. This bottle, though, the only difference, everything looks identical. The only difference is we bought this bottle in Nashville, Tennessee, and our dear friend Chris Prokopiak bought this bottle in Colorado. Presumably, that's where he lives. Maybe he bought it there, maybe he bought it elsewhere. Either way, he bought it at a different store than we bought ours. He said he did not like this, and he heard us glowing about our bottle, our blue cap, even being better than the old black plastic cap Early Times. So he's like, dude, I don't like my bottle. I'm going to send it to you. You let me know what you think. So I tried it, and I was like, you know what? I think we need to do this blind on the channel.
Okay.
So,
and everything else about the 2 bottles seems to be the same. Like the DSP numbers, everything is the same. It's a batched product, right? So everything should be the same. Should be the same. Okay.
Now, here's the thing. These are on their way out because they are legitimately getting replaced by the square benchmark style bottles.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to find these very soon.
Very long.
People are talking about going out and stocking up on them. Should you? Let's find out.
Okay.
Glass number 1.
So one of these is Chris's and one of these is ours.
Yes, we can go to, you?
I only like to drink out of my right hand because it tastes different out of my left hand.
All right. Glass 1 on the nose.
It's superstition. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
You're a little stitious.
A little stitious.
Glass 1 on the nose.
Oh, I can smell with both hands. I'm ambidextrous with smelling, just not with drinking.
It's the angle of approach on the palate that matters, right?
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Glass 1 to me smells really bright.
They smell different.
Kind of vanilla cherry, but more like maraschino cherry, but
I'm getting more
really bright.
I'm getting more earthiness on glass 1. I'm getting that brightness.
Oh, 2.
And the cherryness, but I'm getting more cherry, vanilla on 2, and I'm getting more like earthy, kind of like dirt
on 1.
On 1.
Okay. 1 to me smells really bright and a bit sharp.
Crafty a little bit.
A little bit. It smells like Red Number 5. If Red Number 5 had a smell, I feel like this is what it would smell like.
So I think if I were to smell this, I would think they were using an off-profile grain. Or if I were to smell this not knowing what it is, I would say I feel like they were using an off-profile grain for glass 1.
Yeah. To me, it smells artificial. Glass 2 smells rich, dense, beautiful. Glass 2 smells like what I want it to smell like.
Glass 2 smells very sweet. I'm a little scared to drink it. It smells super sweet.
All right, let's get glass 1 on the palate. Early Times Bottled in Bond. It's one of these 2 bottles. Should you be hunting it? Oh, ugh. Oh.
It's a little sharp.
Oh.
What's the proof on these?
100. They're bottled in bond.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know that. Remember these things?
Oh, I don't want to drink more of that.
Okay, it's not as dramatic as he is leading you to believe. It's not.
It tastes chemically. It tastes like chemicals. It tastes like somebody.
It tastes like cheap whiskey. Like it doesn't. How much are these? Like, if you can find them before they go out, how much should they cost?
In our market, $30 to $35 in Nashville, Tennessee. But I've heard other people say they can get them as low as $18 in the market.
It tastes like $18 whiskey.
It tastes like $8 whiskey, and I wouldn't even pay that for it. Like I don't want to drink glass one. I actively do not want. I will take another sip. Aaron's doing it. I'll do it in solidarity, but I don't want to drink more glass one.
It just tastes like it tastes like cheap whiskey. Like there's better stuff out there than glass one.
Yeah, very thin, very ethanol edgy. It still has that maraschino cherry and like bright vanilla ice cream type thing going
there's
on.
that underneath all the kind of sharper bitter notes that you're getting. It's very ethanol. I think that's the predominant note is ethanol. And for 100 proof, it should not be that ethanol-y or have, I don't know.
It's to me, it's the way it's coming across feels very artificial in a chemical way.
Okay.
And I don't like that.
Let's see what glass 2 is in comparison.
If I had to guess, I would say that was Chris's bottle.
They smell really different on the nose. I'm really nervous about how they're going to taste.
Glass 2 smells awesome. Glass 1 tastes and smells like $8 whiskey. Glass 2 smells like $80 whiskey.
Yeah, it smells very dense and rich. It does smell a little too sweet for my taste, but dense and rich nonetheless.
All right, cheers. That is miles better.
Yeah, it's not as sweet on the palate as it is on the nose. Which for me is a good thing. For some people, that might not be a good thing.
That tastes like incredibly good whiskey. Like, knowing these are $30 bottles, if I could drink this and you told me that was $30, I would lose my mind. I'd buy a case.
I think the flavor that you're getting with glass 2 is like it's more of like a flavor nugget. Like, there's a concentration of flavor. We always talk about the concentration of flavor, something we look for. And you can find that at almost any price point. And I think whatever bottle this is has it. But what's super weird is that you would think the exact same bottle or the exact same flavor would be in both bottles. And they are not the same.
Purchased around the same time, too.
They have similar, like, undercurrents of, like, cherry and vanilla.
Yeah.
But, like, one of them is more ethanol-y, a little more chemical forward. The other one, the glass 2, is more like that flavor, but just concentrated. And just, you just have to add more water if you want to water it down to get them to glass 1.
I don't even think that. No, glass 1 just chemical ethanol. Glass 2, rich, dense. You got the vanilla ice cream. Aaron is correct. Like, there are some similar flavor notes here, but glass 2 presents them in a really cohesive, really well presented way, whereas glass 1 is just very abrasive.
Don't get me wrong. Glass 2 doesn't feel like special whiskey. I wouldn't pay a premium for this.
Yeah.
But it does taste better than glass 1, which it shouldn't. They should taste identical in theory.
Yeah. Can I give a shout out to our Wild Turkey Masters Keep Beacon video that came out when you're watching this? It came out on the channel either last week or the week before that. Check that out. These are bottom shelf pours, like bottom shelf bottles, basically. This happens on bottles like this, happens all the way up to $300 bottles like Beacon.
Yeah.
Batch variance is a real thing.
You talk about this all the time.
I'm beating this drum. I've been beating it for at least a year or two now. I'm going to keep on beating this drum. Like, what we taste is going to be different than what you taste because your palate's different than our palates. Also, literally the exact same bottle that should taste the same, whether it's a bottom shelf budget bottle and bond pour, or if it's a $300 special release that should have the highest level of quality control, can taste wildly different. So should you be hunting early times, we'll do the reveal in just a second. But if you see this stuff, should you buy a case of it? I'm going to say what I said on video before, and you did chastise me for saying this. I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
And this is a pro tip that I picked up from from our buddy Nathan. I'm not going to dox him or anything, but Rye Fietti on our Discord, he said he keeps a Glencairn in his glove box to taste things that he gets. This is the perfect example of that. If you buy an Early Times bottle in Bond and they've got 5 more on the shelf, buy it. Do not drink and drive, but you can crack it open and just have a little sip to see if it's more chemically like Glass 1 or more rich and dense and fruity and sweet like Glass 2. And then if you get a bottle that you like, go back into the store and buy more bottles from that store. I
don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be, but that raises the question. What if both of these bottles were on the shelf and you got, couldn't the batch variants be within the same store?
It could, but most of the time stores get a shipment in and they sell that out, and then when they sell it out, it's gone for a little while, and then they'll reorder and
so it's
all that.
Less likely. It could still happen, but it's less likely.
Right.
Okay.
But if I bought one of these bottles from this store on this side of town and I bought the other bottle from another store across town, it could be different shipments, different batches. We wouldn't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the batch, watch whiskey YouTube for entertainment purposes and to maybe guide your palate. But when you've got this wild of a difference between these two or that wild of a difference between Beacon, you can't you can't trust this.
Yeah, I think you should use it to guide what you think you might know and to test your theories.
Yeah. Let's find out
Let's find out what we're drinking.
Glass number 1, tell me, is it CP or SW?
CP.
Of course it is. So
that's Chris's.
Chris, you were justified, man. This bottle, so it was like this.
Chris's bottle was weak sauce.
Chris's bottle's heinous. It is not, to me it doesn't, our bottle has beat many of the black plastic caps. Even for the bourbon junkies who champion that the black plastic caps are better, we sent this bottle and a black cap in a blind.
It's that specific bottle that's good.
No. I've got multiples of these from our different stores in our market over years.
Interesting.
We've had very good blue cap luck.
Maybe our market just gets the good stuff.
But even the bourbon junkies who say the black plastic caps are better picked this blue cap, and they asked what was wrong with our black plastic cap in a blind.
Yeah.
And then this one from Chris is absolutely, I will drink this 8 days a week. And this
8 days a week.
I don't even know what that is.
The Beatles.
Oh. Now I feel people are going to get me in the comments for that.
They are.
This right here, Chris's bottle, this is like toilet cleaner.
All right, moving on.
Love you, Chris. All right, next up, Barrel Craft Spirits.
Okay.
This is their barrel bourbon, aged 12 years, a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys, finished in toasted American oak casks, 113.4 proof.
Sounds promising.
They did send this to us. We're only tasting it because they sent it to us.
We are not obligated to like it.
We're not obligated to like it, and we're going to be honest, and you guys know us. If you watch the channel, you know we're honest. I would rather them not send this stuff to us. The reason that we don't need more whiskey bottles in the house. We don't have any room. The reason we do this is because we want to give you guys a bead on whether you need to be hunting this stuff or not. And you know our palates because you watch the channel. That's why we do this. We don't do it so we can get free bottles from people. We got too many bottles already.
We have so many bottles.
I don't need this. But
we'll drink it.
We're going to taste it. Let you know. This is distilled in Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee.
Okay.
This release.
What does that even mean? It's Dickel, MGP, and...
Dickel, MGP, and an unknown Kentucky distillery.
Okay.
Probably Barton, maybe Heaven Hill.
Okay.
Who knows? Could be Bardstown, but this says age 12 years, so it's probably Heaven Hill.
Okay.
Just guessing. Don't know that. Speculation. It says this release is from a curated collection of 12-year-old bourbon barrels.
Okay.
That's marketing jargon. Chosen for their mature complexity and harmonious character. Also marketing jargon. The blend was finished in slow-toasted American oak casks, which coaxed out generous layers of...
Don't say it, because
No, hang on.
Don't say the notes.
Very typical bourbon notes. Caramel, vanilla bean, and gently toasted spice. Those are very generic bourbon notes. The result is an elegant, full-bodied whiskey that unfolds with every sip.
What's the price on this?
Most of their stuff's $85.
Okay.
It'll be that ballpark range. I don't know.
What kind of material is this?
The cork is for real. The cork, feel that cork. The cork is impressive.
Ooh. Is this like a...
It's metal.
Metal?
I dropped it on the desk earlier and it dented it.
Wow. That's legit.
Yeah. So...
Too legit to quit. Hey.
I would do the hammer dance, but I'm not. We're not doing it here. I'm not wearing pants.
Can't touch this.
Glass 3.
He is wearing pants.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. All right, that smells super good. That smells great.
It smells like caramel, vanilla, and spices, just like they say.
Caramel, vanilla bean, and toasted spices. No, this to me smells like this is straight up Snickers bar.
I got Old Library with some bacon in the background.
This is okay. So sometimes
and then
I
somebody
talk about
busted out some chewy candy.
Sometimes I talk about fruity pours, and sometimes I talk about candy bar pours. This is firmly in the candy bar zone. This is 100 grand Snickers.
See, I'm not getting chocolate. I'm getting savory, like bacon.
It's got a savory edge to it, it's like a.
I just want every whiskey to taste like bacon. Like if I had my way.
I don't know.
Maybe that's why I like Scotch so much, because there's that salty brininess that I get. Like, I don't get brininess from bacon, but I get salty from bacon, and you know I love salt.
All right, this is markedly better on the nose than the Good Early Times Bottle and Bond. But the Good Early Times Bottle and Bond is really good on the nose.
Oh, weird.
So this is darker, richer. The 12 years is coming through.
Going back to the early times, this isn't part of it, but like it almost, compared to the barrel, the early times almost smelled florally.
I read it different, but I know what you mean.
In comparison, I would never have gotten that initially, but when going from the barrel first to this, I got floral. Okay, let's drink this.
The reason I went back was to see, because this is a Bottle and Bond product, probably a 5 to 7 year blend, maybe 4 to 6. I wanted to see if the 12 years of age on this age statement really came through.
I think it
does. And it's really well blended, it feels like. So on the nose, it's presenting all the sweetness first, but then as you get into it more, that's where the oak starts coming out.
I will say with this, the way it smells like it's gonna be thick. And if the like viscosity of the liquid is watery, I'm gonna be really sad.
All right, 113.4 proof.
This needs to coat my mouth because that's what it's giving me.
I'm not on the thick train, but I do like a thick pour. Let's see if it lives up.
Okay. Yeah. I'm here for it.
All right.
Not disappointed.
All right.
This is
barrel.
like warm, like a weighted blanket, but then you like take the weighted blanket off. So you still have that sensation of the weight on you, but like it doesn't feel heavy anymore.
Yeah.
It's like that sensation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What she's saying, if you're tasting this, makes sense. If you haven't tasted it yet and you're trying to figure it out, I get that, because I don't know that I would be able to know what she's talking about without the context of tasting this as well.
I just say what I think. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You've taken the weighted blanket off, and it's light enough. It's not really heavy, but it's has that vibe.
Yeah. It's
has
like
that aura.
It's like the sensation you get once you've just taken the weighted blanket off. So if you've ever worn a weighted blanket and then you take it off, you know what I mean. That's what this tastes like to my palate.
Man, I don't know if I've ever tasted a bourbon that tastes like this.
It tastes good.
Which is crazy.
I do like this. I think if I didn't know what it was, I don't like doing things like knowing what they are, because then I feel so much like...
You're fine. Just be the social sipper. That's what you are.
Okay. Well, I like this. So...
I do like this, yeah.
I would get more.
For $85, it's not I'm not going to back it up, but I'm happy to have it. Like, this is actually really good. I think the way that the 12 years comes through, and let me just go ahead and... Can I address the elephant in the room? Mm-hmm. The big dickel. Okay. Everybody talks about...
I'm not getting any dickel on this.
Honestly, the toasted American oak casks kind of mask it. It's there if I think about it, but if I'm just drinking this for enjoyment purposes, it completely disappears.
Okay, yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, to me, this, I would, in a blind, probably just call this Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah.
That's finished in something. And I don't know what.
You would think it was finished? I don't know if I would guess it was finished.
I'm trying to be honest as possible. I would think it's finished in something, because it feels very unique.
But what if you knew it was 12 years? See, for me, the age.
Yeah.
Like, this just tastes like older whiskey. I don't feel like it's finished. I feel like it's just old, aged whiskey.
I don't think I would call this 12 years in a blind. I think I would call this an 8-year finished Kentucky bourbon.
Okay.
In a blind.
Okay.
Or I would say it's like a craft distillery that's refine their processes so well that it's a craft distillery at 8 years masquerading as a Kentucky bourbon.
Okay.
But this is...
I don't know any of that, so cool.
Yeah, this is really different.
I like it, though. I think... Excuse me, what's the proof point on this? 113.4. So for that proof point, this drink's very nice. Like, it's got a lot of flavor. And the finish is soft, it's faint but lingering. But it's definitely lingering. But it's not burning. I like the finish. It's really lovely.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got, what's that, what are those Pepperidge Farm biscotti things? Like, what are those? They're like...
I don't eat them. I don't know.
Okay. To me, there's like a little bit of like a... I'm a bit more off the candy bar thing and into like something like that.
Are
Like
you
some
talking
kind of...
about biscotti or like those shortbread cookies with the chocolate in the middle?
No, I'm talking about like the straw things that people put in.
Oh, yeah. I think it's biscotti, but I don't know. I don't eat them.
This, on the nose, I was all in candy bar lane. On the palate, I'm a little bit more into the kind of like, not a shortbread cookie or biscotti, but it's in that vein of like this kind of light sweetness that's also dark at the same time, but in like a very interesting way.
Yeah.
It's
good.
You know what? I do have to give Barrel props because oftentimes they do things that other people won't do. And anytime you see anything about Barrel, you should approach with caution because some people don't like what they do.
Right.
But kudos to them for doing something different.
Yeah.
I think this is a success. I mean, we've had other things, like we've had batches of Dovetail we've loved. We've had batches of Dovetails we haven't liked as much. We had Seagrasses that we've loved. We never hated a Seagrass. But
I've liked pretty much all the
we pretty much
seagrass.
liked all the Seagrasses.
I just love that flavor, like that mango.
Yeah, it's a tropical,
peachy flavor profile.
It's a tropical island in the glass. Yeah. Vantage we really liked. I think this is like so if you've tried Barrel Vantage, which is toasted something or another secondary barreling, this is a fruitier, lighter presentation of that. It's not all woody like Vantage is.
Lighter, not in the form of like
colored,
sharper.
Right.
Lighter as in the form of like
it has more fruity brightness to bring it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you have a salad that has some fruit in it and it brightens it. That's
you know what I was thinking about today? That salad that we had at Rafferty's. Can we go back there sometime?
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Maybe for the next date night, I'll take her to Rafferty's.
Okay.
I'll really splurge.
They give you a little croissant with your salad. It's so good.
13th Colony 113 Rye. This is a special release. This is a straight rye whiskey finished with maple wood spirals. We did try this on a live stream recently.
Okay. I don't remember that, so that's good.
But this is 113 proof. No age statement.
So almost the same proof as the last one.
To my knowledge, yep. It says the world is in too much of a darn hurry. We believe the only response is to slow down and spend time with friends while enjoying 13th Colony. Agents South Georgia for maximum flavor.
Georgia.
Our 113 straight rye whiskey finished with maple wood spirals. Finished with maple wood spirals. Taste of toasted rye bread. Okay, we're not gonna read the notes.
Yeah, don't read the notes.
Distilled in Indiana. This is MGP.
Okay.
But
finished in Georgia.
Aged in Georgia.
Aged in Georgia.
And
finished in
with the maple wood spirals.
With maple wood spirals. Okay.
$85 for the barrel. If you like what we said and you want something different, it's a buy. If you're looking for something that's going to knock your socks off for $85, we're more single barrel people.
Yeah. It's a solid pour though.
Yeah.
And if you're okay, like if $85 isn't a huge chunk of your budget, I would say it's worth having. But if it is, I wouldn't stretch yourself for it. It's a solid pour though.
Yeah, it's not worth overdrafting the bank account for.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Although I will say sometimes we do get some barrel picks that are worth overdrafting the bank account for. And Aaron will disagree with that.
Nothing is worth overdrafting.
We're not promoting
you should never be
financial
overdrafting.
responsibility.
You should be budgeting. Financial responsibility all the way.
Yes.
Especially for whiskey, y'all.
But you can get...
Do not get me started, bro.
I know.
You got me all wound up.
It's a hot button topic.
It is.
I realized I said we're not promoting financial responsibility. What I meant to say was we're not promoting financial irresponsibility, but if you got a little money in the slush fund, the fund money account, whatever, and you want to get our barrel picks, you can do so at the very top of the video description below, linked to our Patreon. We got a barrel club over there. We also do bonus live streams, Patreon private live streams, all kinds of fun stuff. We're doing private tasting events with our Patreon community. Tons of cool stuff. Or if you just want some behind the scenes content, you can get it there as well. Check it out. You can join for as little as $1 a month. And let's get into this 113 rye.
Let's do it.
Cheers. Smells like rye.
Smells like rye.
I wouldn't even say it smells like a finished rye. It just smells to me like a sweet. So we do a lot of single barrel pigs.
Mm-hmm.
This to me smells like some of the single barrel MGP ryes, 95.5 rye mash bills that I've smelled that are single barrels that are in that like teens proof point.
Yeah. No, it's not an apples to apples comparison between the barrel and the 13th Colony because one's bourbon and one's rye.
Right.
And
I think this is $70, by the way.
And I am typically a rye guy, but that barrel impressed me. I think today the vibe I'm wanting is what the barrel gave me. The kind of like darker, richer.
Mm-hmm.
It smelled sweet. It didn't taste super sweet. Though I haven't tasted the 13th Colony yet. Just on the nose, I don't know if I'm wanting the rye-ness today.
Dark and sweet's what you love.
Yeah. Just kind of like you.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, compared to me, you're super dark.
Or I meant to say dark and rich. And then I was going to make a joke about how I'm neither dark nor rich.
Well, compared to me, you're dark.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you guys can see.
Oh, I don't know if it doesn't show up good on camera.
We'll see how it is
in real life. I'm quite pale.
Yeah, it is. Or you are. I was smelling it. I was like, this smells pale.
It is. I am a human.
It's a little, this smells, honestly, like you said that, but like I'm kind of going like pale ale on this.
Oh, okay.
Like a little bit of like that hoppy.
Oh, yeah. Now that you said that, you just gave me that in my mind.
Honestly, that makes me like it more now that I've made that connection.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike it on the nose,
yeah.
But I am more of a bourbon guy than a rye, so I did prefer, so far, our early times and the barrel 12-year are my favorites. On the nose, connecting this with pale ale makes me, it's bringing it up.
There is an emotional component to eating, drinking, and whiskey is no exception.
Yeah.
So emotions play a part. Cheers.
Cheers. Should you be hunting this? Let's see.
Okay. It's good. It's very rye.
It's very rye.
But it's good. It's like...
Okay. Yeah.
It's the rye that I like that's like the spearmint. It's not dilly, which you don't like. It's not piney. It's more like a spearmint gum. The aftertaste of chewing spearmint gum.
Yeah, it's not that exactly.
I think so.
No, there's a little bit of like... There's something in here that is on MGP 95.5 rye.
Okay.
And this is like, shout out to... Speaking of our Patreon community earlier, shout out to Cash. He calls me a rye weenie because I can't handle my rye. And this...
You like a very...
Sweet
bourbon drinker's rye. You don't like a rye.
I don't think this is bourbon drinker rye friendly.
Correct. I will agree. It's not bourbon drinker rye.
It's not pickle juice on the end. It's not dill on the end. But it's adjacent to that. And I don't know what it is, but it's the note that lingers the longest on the finish. Like, I'm still tasting it right now, and I don't love that. I love the first 2/3 of this pour, and then the second third, the last third I don't like.
That's interesting, because I don't get any dill on this. Now, I'm saying this as someone who loves dill pickles and loves dill, like the spice, the weed.
It's
adjacent.
It's dried. It's adjacent.
I don't get that, though.
So, up front...
Is dill a weed? Or is it an actual plant?
I think it's an herb.
Well, it's an herb, but is it a weed?
I don't know. Yeah, dillweed.
But is it just called dillweed?
I don't know. I called my friends in high school dillweeds.
I bet you did.
So I'm assuming it's a weed.
I'll Google that later.
This to me is like, it is a bit spearminty gummy. All right, we ran out of tape.
That means we've been yapping our gums too much.
We've been talking too much. It is spearmint gummy. I'm not hunting this one. It's a bit spearmint gummy. It's a bit very rye herbal forward.
Yeah.
In like this kind of like honey lemon type of way that I just can't wrap my head around. Like if I want this, you know what?
It's like a hot toddy.
Yeah, kind of. And I associate that with being sick, and so I don't.
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
can see
jump
that.
out to me as
I
much.
can get on board with that. And for whatever reason, I'm not feeling this today. I think for me with my Rise, I think I might be, I don't know. There's another flavor in Rise. Like when it's this spearminty, I don't know if I like it. I like my Rise more balanced these days. I like my Rise, to be completely honest, I like them to taste like dirt.
Okay.
No one's buying that, so.
Can I say who this is for?
Sure.
I think if you really like, if you've had 95.5 MGP Rise that you really like, if you like those, I think this hits that sweet spot of that profile, but the maple spiral staves that have been put in this, like, really push it into a darker direction because it's not all bright. Like, it has this...
There is depth there.
Yeah.
It's not just one note. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So that's where I think this actually shines.
Yeah.
And at 113 proof, I think it drinks really nicely.
I agree with that.
The finish really lasts. Like, this is the problem with 13th Colony, this is a blessing and the curse. They did the double oaked bourbon, and it was absolutely...
That was like their first product, right?
Earth-shaking, back-breaking whiskey. It was amazing. So everything is going to be judged by that in our eyes.
Unfortunately, but...
And they sent us this, by the way, and I don't know if we said that, but we're going to be honest. Like, this is... Everything they've ever done is a shade of... Other than some of the single barrels. But we're honest, and I want a 13 Colony pick, but we still haven't got one. Probably because we're pretty honest about our reviews of their stuff. But this right here is, for what it is, it's really good. But I think you have to like that 95.5 rye profile.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the Georgia aging and the Maplewood spirals definitely add some depth and an extra character to it.
Yeah, it gives it more than just one note. It's not a one note, a one-hit wonder. It's got some depth there, which is nice. But it's definitely rye.
It's not the... One-nighters?
Oneaters?
Oneaters. It's not the Oneaters. This isn't an Oneater bottle.
If you've seen That Thing You Do, that movie.
But
if you haven't, you should watch it. It's cute.
To me, I'm not hunting this. I'm just more of a bourbon guy than a rye guy.
Yeah.
So
and I'm more of a rye person, and this is very rye for me today. That's not saying I wouldn't want this another day, but I am in the season of my life where I need to be in a specific mood to want a rye, because now if I want something that's not bourbon, I want a scotch. So
interesting.
That's kind of where I'm leaning.
Some self-revelation
lately,
here.
yeah.
All right, so of these four, I'm still hunting the new Early Times.
I like the barrel. Ow.
That sounded like it hurt.
It hurt my knuckles.
Are you bruised?
I'm okay.
Are you broken?
I probably will bruise. I bruise easily.
To me, Early Times Bottle and Bond, the old bottles, the round ones, I will buy one if I see it, and it happened recently. I went looking for the square bottle, didn't find it, saw a round bottle, bought it.
Round bottle, blue cap?
Yep. I will buy those, but I'm only buying one until I taste that bottle, and then if I like it, I'll go back to the store and buy more if they have more.
Gotcha.
This particular store only had one, so I bought the one they had.
Was that this one?
Nope.
Oh, no.
This is Chris's.
That's Chris's.
I put ours in the bunker to hold for long term.
Okay.
I'll open it up 10 or 15 years from now. It's probably going to taste more like this than ours, and I'll be disappointed. But it is what it is.
Don't put a $30 bottle in the bunker. Just drink it.
Okay. Can I whiskey nerd real quick?
Real quick. This video's gone on long enough.
When Maker's Mark discontinued the Maker's 46 old bottle.
Oh, that's a discontinued
I bunkered one
bottle.
of those.
Okay.
When Eagle Rare changed the bottle from the age statement to whatever to put the 10 years out, I like bunkering. And I say why?
I forgot it was a discontinued bottle when I said that.
But can I say why though?
Sure.
To me, sometimes I taste like old Wild Turkey 101, and it's crazy good. So to be able to we know what Wild Turkey 101 tastes like right now. It's fine. It's okay. It's good. Yeah. It's fine. But when they discontinue it or switch labels or whatever,
you think they'll ever discontinue 101?
No, they'll never. No. I'm saying they've switched the labels though. Yeah. They used to have this big turkey head on the label. Okay. It's paper.
Yeah.
Now they're to the embossed glass. I just want to, if I can. Those cheap bottles are fun to bunker for later on.
That's fair. Because when I said what I said, I forgot that it had been discontinued, and that makes sense.
Yeah. Right now, it's fun to taste anything that came out like 15 years ago or older.
Yeah.
So I just figured it'll be cool to taste things that come out now that gets discontinued 15 years from now. That's where my head's at.
Cool.
Early times, I'm not specifically hunting it. I'm hunting actually the new bottle that's supposed to be terrible.
Because that makes sense.
It'll make for a good video. But I'm glad we have a bottle of the Barrel Craft Spirits 12 year.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm not going to go buy a second one, but I do really like it. And I actually will, like, I'm drinking that and I like it.
Real quick before we get off, is
Yeah.
that something it's a new release and they expect to have that as a regular product, or is it like a special release that they're only releasing once?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay.
Google it.
I'll have to
Whatever.
Google it. You guys Google it if you have the same question.
Yep. And then 13 Colony 113. I'm not a rye guy, so this really isn't my profile, but I do like it for what it is. It's just not to my profile.
It is a rye drinker's rye.
Very
so
much
if
so.
you don't like rye, this is not for you.
Yeah.
If you do like rye, then it's worth a shot if you can get it.
Yeah. And if you're like Cash in our Whiskey Tube community, matter of fact, Cash is probably going to get the rest of this bottle. If you're like him and you really love rye and you think people who don't like rye are rye weenies, then this is the bottle for you.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Thank you for sticking with us for today's video. Be good to each other, and until next time.
cheers.
You're really going to give this whole bottle away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I want somebody to enjoy it.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
it's
That's
fun to
fair.
try.
That's fair.
Also,
It'll just sit here.
Cash really, he does call me rye weenie, and it makes me so happy.
That's really funny that he says that.
He's right, too. I am a rye weenie.
You are, but you know what? You've come a long way.
What does this say? Can I check some notes real quick? It says...
It's really hot in here.
All right, it says tastes of toasted rye bread, glazed donut, root beer, and clove spice.
Glazed donut. What?
All right.
I could go for a glazed
Toasted
donut
rye
right now.
bread, I definitely see.
Also, it's 6:10. I'm hungry for dinner.
I can see glazed donut when you say it. On the nose, at least.
Yeah.
On the palate, it's very toasted
I think
rye
it's
bread.
I think it's that spearmint that's
I
giving
get
me
it.
glazed
Root,
donut.
root beer and clove spice. The combination of root beer and clove spice, I think,
Yeah.
is what you're reading as spearmint. And that's
Yeah.
where I couldn't quite put my finger on.
I can see that.
Yeah. Really interesting. Have I told you that I thought about...
Have I told you lately that I love you?
No, you haven't.
Have I told you there's no one else above you?
No, you haven't.
Except God.
That's true.
God's above you.
That's
Sorry.
true. He's
Not
above
sorry.
all. This bottle right here, I got so sidetracked.
You mesmerized by my eyes.
Yes.
Good answer.